Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Get over to jerichogreen.net. Get that monthly subscription for $3.99. Now, let's face it. The future of America is looking worse each day. Those who are observant have the feeling that something really bad is going to happen soon. If it does, are you prepared? Do you have enough food, water, and other essentials to get you through tough times? If not, check out My Patriot Supply. They're the nation's #1 preparedness company, and they've served millions of American families. Right now, you can save 25% off of their popular 4-week emergency food kit, which will keep you well fed with 4 weeks worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks totaling over 2,000 calories a day. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be there when you need it. In fact, you might need it a lot sooner than that. So don't wait. Go to preparewithjericho.com and claim your 4-week emergency food kit. You'll save 25% if you act now. That's preparewithjericho.com. Don't wait. Do it today. So if you need something and you don't have it and you can't get it, what are you going to do? You're going to make it. You're going to create it. And unfortunately, that is no different when it comes to race hoaxes. That's right. We all remember that jackass, that B-list, I'm sorry, let's be real, C-list actor named Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett. Who cares? Liar. Let's call him that. So he came up with the hoax about the racist Trump supporters beating him and putting a noose around his neck and telling him this is MAGA country and pouring bleach all over him. But now it's time for the truth. Turns out it was during a polar vortex. It was too fucking cold. The bleach would have froze, and the noose that they put around his neck was no bigger, no wider than a shoestring. And the beating they gave him, these two racist MAGA supporters, or Trump supporters, these MAGA hat wearing sons of bitches. They knew who he was. They saw that he's black and they know that he's gay. So these two white dudes, they whooped his ass, right? You look at the picture. Actually, there's body cam footage from the cop that went to his house right after. He didn't even take the string around his neck because he wanted the cops to get the full impact. And you look at him, you look at his face, it's just a little puffy under his eye. That's all. So he must have come across the two weakest racists ever. So somehow this ripple effect went out and it affected the kids, guys. It's gotten to the kids. Then I'll put a link in the description box to the article so you can see this bullshit yourself. So apparently at this high school, there was no racism around. There were no racists, so these kids felt the need to create one. So this dumb little son of a bitch, he or she decides to spray paint racial epithets and hateful messages to the black students. And it said, hope all black people die. You know what? These fucking racists are so nice. They don't even beat you up that bad. They don't even put a real noose around your neck. It's just a little shoestring. They wrote, we hope all black people die. Number one, if you're a real fucking racist, you don't write things like hope. Anyway, and then of course, what do they write? The creme de la creme, the coup de grace of racial slurs. They wrote nigger on the bathroom stalls everywhere. You get a racial epithet. You get a racial epithet. Shit about the Klan. They swinging for the fences. So it turns out this is all some bullshit because they launched an investigation. Somebody got scared and they confessed. And who confessed to this? Was it a little junior hillbilly? Did they arrest me like, you dadgum right I did it, you black sons of bitches? Huh? Was it that? Did he have a sleeveless t-shirt on with a Confederate flag on the back and an American flag on the front that says, burn this? Huh? Did he have a mullet? Did he have a bottom lip full of chewing tobacco? Huh? Was he French kissing his mother? No. Sorry, guys. That kind of racist doesn't exist. The monster they want does not exist. They did, but not anymore. Turns out the little fucker who sprayed all this stuff, spray painted this shit all over the bathroom was, drum roll please, you guessed it, black. There is such a lack of racism in this country that black folks have to go out and create their own. This little motherfucker spray painted all that stuff on that school, and it turned out the kid was black. So that little junior Klansman you wanted to exist does not. So now we got these little Smolleyites going out here doing this stupid shit. Why? Because it gets attention. It gets ravenous attention. They know that the mainstream mediocres are just dying for one little thin prosciutto slice scrap of racism so they can go crazy and say, see, I told you. Now let's jam through some more racist bullshit. Let's jam through some more CRT. Let's put that on more campuses. Because of stupid bullshit like this. Just like the high school near where I live, Salinas High School. They had the little baby doll, the little black baby doll. And they were kicking this baby doll and beating it and all this racist shit and posting all these pictures. And guess who did it? Guess who got the doll? Guess who made it look, put the little ghetto shit on it? Guess who started an Instagram page for the doll? Some Mexicans and black students. So I ask you, where are these racists? Where are the real ones? Will the real racists please stand up? Because all we got now is a bunch of fake shit. And so, of course, they had a walkout because what racism? Boom. Let's walk out. Let's make a big fucking deal. Let's start acting stupid. So over 1,000 students walked out. And so even after they found out that it was a bunch of bullshit, that there was no racism at the school, guess what the superintendent said? They said, we are proud of the way that you came together for one another. And they said it does not diminish the hurt and pain that it caused in our entire community. Shut the fuck up. There is no pain. There is no hurt. There is no racism. It's a bunch of bullshit. You think back in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s and going on back to the dreaded 1619 that they had a problem finding real racists? No, they didn't. They did that bullshit. So today we have the luxury of making them up. We have the luxury of lying about racists. It's a luxury. It's not real. It's a made up bullshit. Are there racist people? Yeah, we're humans. We're fucking pieces of shit. Yes, there are racist people, but this is not a racist country. Look at the outrage. Look at the reaction to stuff like this. You think back in the 50s and 60s, 1,000 white kids? Uh-oh. Got a bear in the cave. Thanks for telling me, guys. You think 1,000 white kids would have walked out of their school? In Missouri? It's a bunch of bullshit. How about instead of telling those 1,000 students who walked out we're proud of you, how about if you ever do that shit again, we will suspend you? Where are the parents up there saying, what the fuck is going on here? Why are you talking like that? Why are you patting these kids on the back for acting like that? It's fake and they know it. They know it because they don't deal with it. Can you believe that? 1,000 students walked out and the superintendent says, good job. Let me tell you something. If I would have walked out of my high school for some shit that didn't happen to me, we had a walkout at my high school. Come to think of it, what was it? It was some law like Prop 8 or some shit. It was some law that got passed. I think they were taking away ESL. English is a second language. They were forcing these kids who didn't speak English to speak it. I know. And they did have a walkout. And guess what I did? I sat my ass in class. Because if I had walked out for some shit that didn't affect me, or even if it did and it was stupid, there would have been hell to pay when I got home. My dad would have told me this, like he always did. Son, give your heart to Jesus because your ass belongs to me. Even if somebody sprayed that shit on campus at my school, what the fuck am I walking out for? Did it change anything? No. All it did is take a day of school away. And my parents don't pay their tax money for me to skip school on some bullshit. They gotta make this stuff up. Then you have a bunch of stupid-ass so-called educators and stupid-ass parents sleep at the wheel encouraging this bullshit. You don't walk out. You sit your ass there and you learn. Why don't you stay in class so you can talk about it? So you can learn something about it. So you can talk to your peers and other students and learn their experiences. If this shit even happened. That's what they should have done, not encourage the kids to walk out. And walk out where? What community wants 1,000 high schoolers roaming around during the middle of the day? Because nothing can go wrong there. What did you do? What did they do? Where'd they go? What did they accomplish? What did they change? Nothing, because there was nothing to change. Get the fuck out of here. Hope all black people. When are we going to start calling this bullshit out and stop falling for the banana in our fucking tailpipes? No one is writing the N-word. No one's writing nigger on the bathroom stall in 2021. Not in America. You might find that there's some soccer game overseas, but nobody's doing that shit here. Wait till you see it. Wait till you actually read the words that we're proud of you for standing together with each other. We're not proud of you. You're a bunch of teenagers. You're dumbasses. Get back in school and learn something. But school might not be the place to learn either. Not anything they should learn. Not that CRT bullshit and the superintendent saying, good job, guys. Tough. Man, let me get home with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Jericho Green Linktree link and get on jerichogreen.net. I am Jericho Green. That was a lot of Jericho Greens in a row. Man, I'm out.